I've learned faster ways to get a solving time in the year 2023. This is October 13th, year 2023. But, and I've learned Stephen Bundig's lecture video, and I can do stuff like that. Plus, added new ideas. Added what Stephen Bundig said that you'll learn patterns on your own. And he's anxious to see videos of the of everyone doing it and adding their own style to it. Anyway, I need to trying to go back before I need to go way right when I'm getting ready to set it up. Come on, man. There. There.
It's like it's got a mind of its own. Alright, here we go. Obstacle Food wanted me and people in my church everywhere in it.
And Rachel Lowler.
Dave Duncan, my nephew William, everybody wants me to show them how to solve the Rubik's Cube, including the sister Cheryl. She knows how to solve it, but she needs a refresher course. Alright, here's how to do it. Bob says, now that you got a good camera, do it this way. Even Rachel Hultmeyer, but she just recently got married to a guy named Danny.
Danny Lowler.
Kyle. Anyway, but her son on her side is Ryan and another guy's name. My mind's blank right now.
Ryan Hultmeyer.
Trying to solve this. Anyway, she said, I bet if you made a video on how to solve the Rubik's Cube, she'd be able to solve it. I said, okay. Okay. This has been a long time in the making, so to speak. Everybody want me to know how to do this. Okay. Try pick a color that would stand out the most. I guess yellow stands out the most. It doesn't matter which color you use. Alright. Don't pay attention to all the, even though it's yellow, don't pay attention to these yellows right now. All we're doing, see, all the videos I see start by solving the centers. I guess that the top edge pieces rather. But I do the corners first and then the edges. Alright. Now put in color line. Alright. I'm looking for the green. Suppose I'm looking for the top yellow. So I need top corner yellow. I'm looking for the green and red. The green, red, and then I have yellow on top. Green and red. See, green here and the red over here. I need to find the yellow one since I'm sticking with yellow. Alright, so I'm looking for yellow. Yellow. Alright, that's yellow and blue enough there. So that, let's see, here it is, yellow and red, and that's the green. So the yellow's on the bottom. See if you got the yellow, the center is what you're going to focus on, the center piece right there. Alright, yellow is on the bottom. So all you got to do, since it's on the bottom, you put it to where it needs to go, and then you do this number. Put it towards you, and turn it twice, once, twice, and put what you did back up. Alright? I mean, right now there's nothing there in order, but when you do this, it keeps everything in order. Alright? So you're looking for the red and green, yellow on top. Alright? That will be this one. So now you see it's right there. So you just bring it over, and it's right there. Now this has nothing to do with anything. It's just coincident that it looks like a two color there. That, you know, that it could be a different color there, but what you're focused on is this. Alright? Now you've got the red here matching up. See how it matches up? Green's on the bottom. So you can see, as you can see, imagine this being turned and then bring it and it goes back up, see? Imagine this piece here, like I told Manipulated William, go back like that, bring what you did and bring up, see? Right there. And now that piece is to its center, to its center, to its center, see? Now here, even though there's yellow there, it's the wrong yellow. So you're looking for the orange and green. Orange and green. But see, you might have a purple red. You just substitute whatever color. I say you look at your color and do the same pattern. Like in magic books, illusion magic trick books, it says if you're left-handed, then everything is right-handed. Just substitute a left-handed idea. All right. Suppose that you got a left-handed scissors too. All right. In the store somewhere. Anyway, orange and green. Because I've seen where they got purple through these cubes. It's got pink and it's got orange and blue. Like Audio Solution says, even though all these colors here, you might have a different color. You just substitute. I learned it from. I used a combination of Simple Solution by James E. Norris, 5 Easy Steps, the Audio Solution, and there's one called Mastering It, and I'm not sure if I'm doing any better in there, but Mr. Lowry, not the one in my church, but a guy named gym teacher, Mr. Lowry, not Mrs. Jones, the gym teacher, but Mr. Lowry, gym teacher, but
At
Mrs. Jones
SEC
also
Secondary
SEC
Education Center that later we moved to Clark
Secondary Education Center.
because
Mrs. Jones,
the
gym teacher,
SEC
Mr.
building
Lowry.
somehow had a
Anyway.
flood. So we moved it to the Clark. SEC moved with Clark
Mr.
kids.
Lowry. And later on we moved into Clark. Mr. Lowry was more in Clark, I think. No, it was at SEC, yeah. And he took all the books I had, Mastering It, Audio Solution, Simple Solution, and all the ones, and he's yours copy. He understood the Simple Solution by James E. Norris. And now he knows he can probably understand all of them now. But
And he made Xerox copies and then gave me the books, all the books back.
I ended up solving it. I was excited. And this was near the day when school was about out, and we didn't really do anything in books. We just did the connect the dots, color in different colors, different kind of colors in there. Connect the dots. It was just fun. You can go upstairs and play.
Yeah, it was
games or
June.
something in gym class. We had fun. Anyway.
I mean, June the 10th,
We had lunch.
1965 was my birthday, and since it was
More like fun time.
June 10th,
We didn't have to do any work.
when
Paperwork,
summer let out,
not much.
everybody was giving me
Alright.
Charlie horses in the arm saying happy birthday. I go, ow. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Call them frog legs, because you can jump far, even playing a game of softball or baseball, whatever, and you do a flip and lay on second base. I mentioned his name all it. Anyway, there's Eric Rainwater at ILC, Indian Athletic Center. They say, I like cake, I like cookies. Gym teacher, Christian gym teacher, Mr. Bush, they call him Mr. Tree and all that. They did it all in fun. Anyway, orange and green. Orange and green.
And Mrs. Croot, the
So I'm
principal.
looking for the orange, green, and yellow. So I don't see an orange.
At IOC, Individualized Learning Center.
Alright, so it tells me it's up here. So I look up here. Here's the orange and green, and it's the yellow.
Miss Cooper was the teacher in the second floor, room 208,
Bring what you did up,
which,
and hold it,
interesting,
and come over with your hand.
to Schofield, Bob Schofield, Judy Schofield, Peter, Leslie, their house address is 208,
Bring that down.
not too far where we live
Bring
here in
this away
Portsmouth.
and bring what you did back down. Bring this up. And bring what you did back up. See? All you're doing is bringing up and bringing down.
God's in control of everything,
Now, see, it's called color line.
including who he puts in the White House.
And these, that's what's called color line.
Pastor
You can
Woko's
put it up there now,
message,
color line, but to get it to solve
and
it,
Pastor
color
Mike
line.
Astor
Alright.
agrees.
Alright, now you need to look for the blue and red. Now the blue and red should be on the bottom by now. Alright. Yeah, right there.
I'm
You
sure
got two up here or here.
John Radice,
You have 3 up here done.
Pastor
and
Nathaniel
Stephanie
Bound
got to be
too.
on the bottom.
Pastor Radice and Pastor Marvin Tobin. I'm sure all of them agree.
Blue, red, yellow. Alright, so you
And
can see
Pastor
that.
Warden Mike Palmer, I'm
Blue,
sure
red,
agrees,
here.
and
So you can see
Pastor
it's
Dallas
over.
Anthony
Do
agrees,
this
and
over one.
Pastor
Bring
Eric
this down,
Rainwater.
bring it over,
Well, you get the idea.
and bring it up, that it matches perfect. Alright?
Youth Director Mark
Now we're
Taylor,
looking for
Youth
the
Director Gary Good,
blue and orange.
etc.
Alright? So we're looking down here, it's gotta be
Jimmy
down here.
Pierce.
There's a yellow, so you notice it's gotta be it. There's the blue matches up, orange right on the bottom. You just bring this away, bring what you did back, bring back up, and bring what you did back up. So now you got their centers all in line. Alright? Now you're looking for the top middles. They could be on the bottom, they could be somewhere on the top here, you just got them in right, or in the centers. Basically what you did for the corners you do with here, but but you do it a slightly different way. But it's the same concept. Say you're looking for the blue and yellow. Blue and yellow top. So look on the top, oh there's a blue and yellow, but if it ain't here, then you look here anyway. Blue and yellow. So what you do away, away, bring this over one. It could be over to the right or to the left, it doesn't matter. Bring what you did back up, boom, boom, back up to the centers, so that everything stays in there. Then come over here, the blue and yellow. The blue's right here, yellow's here. All you do is bring this away. It don't matter, left or right, don't matter. Bring what you did back up. Do this away, away, then bring the yellow to there, and then bring the back. And you can see that it's to its line. Alright, there. Alright, now you're looking for the blue and yellow. You're looking for the yellow and red, I'll get it right. Yellow and red, is there a yellow red? The yellow red, yellow red.
Look all over on the top or anywhere, on the bottom, in the middle.
And see how the yellow red is over right here. You bring this here, bring this down. You bring it down, then you bring connect, and make a 3. Bring back up, there's that, and then you turn it to its center. There you go. And then it matches.
Color line is when means they all match up. If they're in their place, means they're in there. It's in the place, but not color line.
Yellow and orange. Look for a yellow orange. I don't see a yellow orange there. There's a yellow orange here. So you can see, if you go like this. Well, I didn't think it was going to match up because sometimes it's backwards. It did match up, But if it didn't, then you had to go the other direction. But either way, you just match it up. Alright? Because all you're doing is this. Is bringing this down and matching it up. And bring what you did back over here.
Always
right
put back what you recently did so nothing gets mixed up.
Yellow and green is on the bottom? Oh, it's on the bottom. Now this case, the yellow and green is not over here. And yellow is not facing towards you, but it's on the bottom. So what you do here is that way away thing, bring the color to it like a 3 line, and bring what you did back, and you got it perfectly. And that's how you do the top. With any one of them, you pick the color and do it. It's so simple. The bottom is patterns, which I already uploaded that, so I don't really need to teach you that. Alright. Now I need to look for a blue and orange. There's a blue-orange right there.
It goes in the
Now
middle.
I keep the color on this side. But if it was on if this color was matching it,
Then I flip it on the other side.
over here. This is a pattern that you just helped me figure out. That it cuts my solving time. Alright, James E. North said that you learn how to solve it, you'll find ways to cut your solving time.
Coding solving
So you
time.
just help me find this method right here. Alright? See if the blue is matching up to there and the orange on the bottom.
So like
the
I
left
said earlier, I'm
solid
sorry I lied to you.
part that you did, so it goes off to.
Okay?
You just hold it.
About Santa Claus,
Yes, I'm sorry I lied to you.
that
And then
Jesus is the season for the...
you turn this once,
No, I'm saying that all
bring
these
this
years
towards you to the
I
match
told
of
you
this color.
that there's
Bring
a such
up
thing
the
as
way
Santa
away.
Claus.
I don't
Match
remember
it
you
up.
saying that.
Well,
Bring what you did back, back,
I'm
back.
sorry that I lied to
Then
you.
bring this
I want to let you know
two
that there's
parts,
no such thing as
the
Santa
two
Claus.
corners back
So
up
Yeah.
like that.
I'm sorry I
So
lied
that
to
it
you.
matches up.
Did you see Tavis
Match it
long
up. There.
video
Then
about
put this
how
back
he
into
literally
place, the way
destroyed
away.
Santa Claus?
Match it
No,
That
up,
he's
no.
getting
bring it
burned
back.
up on the
Billy,
Earth's
you don't-
atmosphere and
you don't get
turning
it.
turned to
Now,
burnt
some
crisp?
happen,
You don't
don't
get it.
always
It's
work
a joke.
all
It's
the
a
time,
joke?
sometimes.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
in
All
this
these
case,
years,
the
I
blue
told
here,
you that Santa
the
Claus
red
is a real
here is gonna go
person.
here.
Yeah.
So you got the
It's a
blue
joke.
center,
It's a joke.
edge, rather,
What
the
cartoon did you watch
blue
on
center
Banshee's
edge
DVD?
go here.
Nothing.
It's the blue and red. It's
What
on the bottom.
YouTube video did you watch?
Nothing. I just made it up.
Oh, you just now made it
I
up?
need to put
Based on what
this
you
way.
watched?
No.
See,
Oh.
if
The
the
point
center
is,
piece
you don't have to watch stuff. You can make
up
stuff up on your own.
to its end, then
Yeah.
you hold it this way. If
See?
not, then you gotta hold it to the left. But you still do the same thing. But in this case, it's on the right. See how it's the red and blue? And if
Yeah,
all
but
the colors are in here
that
and not
saying,
down
you
here,
are what you
then
eat.
it doesn't matter which pattern you use, either left
Tommy
way or the
knows
right
Star
way.
Wars like the back of his hand.
Right
He's
way,
got over
but
90
pattern
books
that puts the pieces in its
and
middle
videos on the
also
subject
brings
of
the
Star
color
Wars,
down. So in that case, because I experiment, I noticed
Star Trek,
that because I was wondering what if they're all up here.
Lost
And all
in
of a sudden when
Space,
they are up here,
Space
it also brings
1999.
them
Where you
down.
get
So
the
what
idea?
goes up also substitutes down. So if there's none in here and it's all in here, then you do either one of the two, either go on the left or the right. Basically the same move, slightly different. But the thing is, it brings the color down, and then you do the move where it should go to put it in. Alright? The blue and red goes here. Since the center matches up its color, and the orange there, then you hold it off to your right instead of left, and you just go on this side. Down. Oh wait a minute, let me do this again, I'm gonna mess myself up. There's slightly something different here. Go once. Let me double check, I'm not telling you right. Yeah, I'm telling you right. Alright. Well, if I hold the thing right, I'll be doing good. See,
You're
it's right
watching
here.
Banshee's
Alright,
complete
I need to
collection
turn
of
this
Gunsmoke
once time, and then
on DVD.
do it twice. See, I'm so used to doing it without talking, but I don't do this. I taught the camp counselor this at Salvation Army camp. Anyway, they said, Bill, next time you come back, we'll have a Rubik's Cube teaching class. And here they go back. I end up going to Bill Rice Ranch Christian Camp, and they also had Rubik's Cubes there too, and then and pyramids and all. And then I went to the Wilds Christian Camp. Those two right there was from Good News. The Salvation Army camp is from the Stone Orange camp, Camp Happy Land. Alright. Here we got this top. Okay. I need to...
Yeah, the Salvation Army
See, I'm so
camp
used to doing this.
also does
I don't
trunk
think
or
it's
treat.
these lanes, doesn't seem to fit.
They got signs everywhere on the ground.
Alright. What am
And
I
then in
doing?
the small print, they got Salvation Army on it. Their symbol.
I gotta do a twice thing. Yeah, that's the difference here. I gotta do a twice thing here. That's the difference. Alright. If it matches up here, then you just go up here, hold it off to your right, and then you gotta do a once, and then a twice, and then bring its collar up to its there, and bring it up once, then twice, bring what you did, and then find its centerpiece up. Okay, I knew there was something different about it. And bring this back up. You always gotta retrace your steps. to make sure everything is in its place. Alright, now looking for, okay, this orange and green is right here, but it's in the opposite direction, see? How the green needs to go here and the orange here. So all you gotta do is I'll do the easier one.
You do the pattern to
Do
bring
the step.
it down, to put it in.
Normally we'd bring it in place. In this case, one took its place.
So sometimes you'll find the one you want, it's in the middle somewhere, where it might be in the right place, but not color
So
line.
when we see the center matches up with the color, and the orange needs to go up there, then we know it's going to put the whole solid side
That
off
way,
to the right.
off to the
If
right.
not, then you got to put it over to the left. But when you put over to the right, this is where you got to go once, twice. Once, twice. So you should doing that. Pretty cool. Once. Let me double. See, I know that's what it needs to do, but see, I'm getting all sidetracked again. All right.
See, when I do it, I can do it, but trying to explain it.
All right. Once. Twice. Up, no, it was way away, but it's up, it goes away. And toward the thing, bring back what you did, bring this back what you did, bring this matches up.
Always put the top back together again.
Alright. Looks like it's all the ones over to the right, which is good. That gets me in practice with the right one. Alright. That goes up there. So hold up to the right and go once, twice, bring what you did back in place, bring this back, put that back in place. Now you get all those done there.
See, I taught my sister Cheryl the top in the middle, and my dad Marshall Franklin Jr. the top in the middle. But when I started teaching the bottom, they say, Bill, you done lost us.
Vertically or diagonally? Alright, two is done. Alright.
My dad said, Bill, you lost us.
This is to its center.
But later on, Cheryl learned how to solve it.
And this one's done. It doesn't matter
But
if
she
it's in
needs a
place,
refresher
color
course.
or out of place, but as long as it's in there, then you know it's the two there. And then these two are there, you put in the back. The two that need to switch need to be in front of you. Either
Diagonally or vertically.
This way. And I gotta remember this pattern. You can imagine, you can see, I'm gonna need a new Rubik's Cube. See, unless I use it a lot.
Yeah, every time the Rubik's Cube gets to where I can't move it very good, not smooth, then I go get a new one at Walmart, either in Chesapeake or Portsmouth, as long as they keep selling them. Sometimes you might get lucky and they got a DVD with it. But nowadays they got a website to check out, including YouTube, to learn. And there's a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube and Facebook too.
And it's either a once or a twice. Okay, that matches. That matches. That matches.
Diagonal is you do it twice and then do it once, and then you do vertical is once, twice.
Put the two that's there, color line or not color line, but as long as the colors match to their centers, it goes in the back. The ones that need to switch here, the pattern I just did, I did that once and then did everything back. Fine. But if it's diagonally, then you got to do the same thing, and then the bottom you got to go, or you got to do something like a
twice.
Once and a twice, then bring everything
back the same pattern.
And then look to it finds the pattern. Alright, you see like that, that, that. Alright, then you look for patterns. In this case, I think it's a solve pattern. You see it like this. Don't worry about all these other colors. You're just focusing on this.
The center and the corners.
Sometimes you do this, the whole thing gets done. It's just according to how it was mixed.
Yeah, sometimes it just gets done. You don't even have to do all this stuff.
When you do it, you have to do all the other patterns. Alright?
It's important to know the patterns, because more than likely you're going to have to do it.
See how it's like this? And right here. Now other one should be on the bottom. No, I take it back. This one right here. This one's right here. And yeah, right here. Right there, and that one's side. One's on the side.
That's where I could do it twice.
And I hold it like this. Well, no, I show it like this. And then I'll put the top there, the top. And then I do this number. Oh boy. How do I do it again? Oh yeah. Once, twice, once, twice, once.
Okay, I'm going to do it just the
Once.
original way, I think.
Yeah, I did. I was supposed to go it twice.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yep.
Anyway.
See, I saw my mistake too. I was supposed to do it twice, and then
Okay, this is the solve state here. When you see it like this, like that,
here and there.
that, one on the bottom. There we go. So you do
I do the same pattern again, but this time the corners will be done.
one, twice,
But when I come across that pattern where I do it twice and do that, then I cut my solving time in half.
these parts, sometimes it ain't supposed to do that. You're just look for one that's there, one that's done in its place or out of color line, but as long as it's there, then you work on it. But if you end up seeing a pattern like if there's two done and two there but out of color line, then you do a pattern. If you see all three of them, then you do a pattern. If you see diagonal version, then you do a pattern and it's done. Alright?
I've learned
In this case,
new
this
patterns to
where
cut
two
my
sides
solving
are done,
time,
and the two opposites
thanks to my sister Stacy
there,
saying
but
I'm
you
going
just
too
gotta get a
slow.
color line.
So Jesus helped me come across a faster way to do it. Craig Petty said his son has gotten to where his son Rylan, the kid magician, and his son, well now he's 10 years old, but he can look at the bottom and know what to do immediately, what to solve it to where it needs to be solved. So adding what my sister Stacy said and trying to look for a pattern, and what Greg Petty said about his son, and how his son can look at the bottom and know what to do immediately, I started to look for patterns on my own, and I came across patterns that cut my solving time. I was telling Pastor Nathaniel Brown that he thought that was real neat. And when I was talking about Stephen Bundy's routines with the cube, lecture video and all that, and even the how Stephen Bundy does a behind the back catch in his hand, or the judges catch it, and to show it solved, he goes, nice, nice. In other words, he's basically saying, awesome. In other words, he's saying, that's very cool, Bill. I know, Stephen Bundy's very clever. He has helped him to come across these ideas. He's solved the cube so many times, he decided to do a magic trick out of it. And then Henry Harris came out ideas for the Rubik's Cube, and Greg Greg Wilson and Michael Murray and others come across their own styles. And now I've come across my styles with different patterns.
And the pattern you do puts it in the pattern, and the pattern you do it to put it back out of the pattern. In other words, pattern puts it in, the pattern takes it out. Pattern in, pattern out. The same pattern that puts it in another location, the same pattern puts it back in its location. And now it's done. Like this. I used to do this one behind my back in the 1980s, but now I can't do it no more. Yeah, I can do it when I'm in fast mode. See the one where they're all around, I didn't forgot that maneuver. That's where they're all in its right place without color, they're all out of color line. Okay, here's this one right here. See how that needs to switch over, and that needs to switch over. Alright, so the two it's done are right here, so you go. I'm trying to go by memory. And come over here. And it should be done. Yeah. See, when I do a fast mode, I can do it. But I ain't got the other one memorized where the two, all of them are in their place between all the color lines.
I found a shorter way. You just helped me come across the pattern that I do with the two. After I do that, and then it leaves the other two, and I put the two sides on the left and right that are solid, and do it again, and it's done. And I was like, oh, that's a nice way. I think you just helped me come across that. Year 2023, I came across a quicker way.
Erno Rubiks. I already uploaded the pattern, so you know. See, I got this one. Everybody, I kept saying that it's NASA filament wires, but some from my friends said, no, it's not NASA filament wires. But I went to Toys R Us to look for other things, like puzzles, which is good. Alright, I mean, you get a good view. Yeah. Some kind of knot, idiot's knot, or some kind of knot, I forgot. Anyway, UFO.
The Toys R Us that I went to has got tore down, but it said coming soon something. I don't know what it means. I don't know if they're going to redo, make a newer Toys R Us, or they're going to make some kind of other store.
And Kevin James Floating Rose video, the one I had done with him. Alright, a friend of mine let me know that it's not hooked up long distance on stage. It's hooked up to the mic. I'm glad my friend let me know that. I'm thinking too high tech. Although, in the mic download firmware, it says you can do that if you can time it right to do the long distance.
I think it was
I'm glad my friend let me know that Copperfield's version.
Kevin of Mr. Magic 7 that told me about that.
Use the mic setup. Well, he uses the candle, but Copperfield uses the mic stand idea. Alright.
I got Kevin James Floating Rose video now, and I see what he's talking about. And I got all them Michael Amar threadwork video volumes, so I understand threadwork real well. Even when I got to Kevin James, added with Kevin James talking about Copperfield added tips. And he thanked Copperfield for letting them use those tips.
Give it to your friends and family and see if they can make it fly. And the rest is in Spanish. Alright, here's the well, that part anyway, but the contents and features are on the right, it's in Spanish, but on the left it's in English. Contents and features, one mystery UFO, one times mystery view. One times mystery UFO means there's one. 8 space age filaments. I said to Tommy right in Toys R Us, I said space age and filament. NASA filament fiber wires. Kevlar wires, the same stuff that Copperfield flies like Peter Pan. Alright, the John Gahn took an old idea and advanced it to a new idea with computer hookup. Alright, 8 space age and filaments. I end up being right. Special filament thread wires. They're extra strong. Full explanation of how it works and the science behind the illusion. Instructional DVD. Which is good. Tips and tricks, DVD included. I'm glad it did, and it shows it in Spanish too. See, when I'm right, people say I'm wrong. So I guess if I'm wrong, they'll say I'm right. I like honest people. I don't like someone not being honest. Granted, I was helping other magicians in a different way. When I said how to do a double lip, I was trying to make the magicians so happy. And Mitch Leary said, Bill, you know very good and well you know how to do a double lip. And I said, oh, okay, alright. Bill, you'll get far if you really need help, mention it. I mean, if you just say something, well, I just wanted to make the magicians feel helpful and useful. Anyway. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do.
It's like
This.
someone asked, how did Copper make the statue disappear? I said record player. And then RJ, the account, said, lol, Bill, I know that's you. I said, how'd you know? I said, oh, never mind, I know. I gave you a video of, so that's how they do that.
It comes with a practice thing. Okay. I assume we would like magician's wax.
Where Franjoy explains how to make a yellow mini sub appear out of nowhere, and Robert calls extreme magic. It shows how he did his cage escape with the parachute in good detail.
Toys R Us, made in China.
Well, anyway, I need to get to the other parts. It'll be a while before I do this. Need to get this done. Come on, go faster than that. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bob Schofield, he said he watched all of the episodes of Batman, and I said, well, me and Tommy got the DVD collection. Later on, we were able to get the Batmobile Matchbox and a bigger version. It's hard to keep it spinning. I don't know how they get it spinning on the TV commercial. There must be a way to make it spin on the Impro commercial. And people on YouTube, they know how to keep it going. Oops, lost gravity. I lost anti-gravity. Come on. I want to get to the flexible mirror. It's in here too somewhere. Everybody on YouTube has showed many ways to do thread work, so you know.
I changed.
Chris Angel deck of cards. I bought at Walmart a long time ago. That and David Blaine deck of cards.
Government has shape-shifting airplanes. A plane turns into a helicopter. Helicopter turns into an airplane or a battleship in midair. In our Star Blazers. 1, 2, 3. I changed the card. And here. Do a different way. I did this at the mailbox, post office. At the post office, and it was like, can you do that again?
I made him a 6 hours worth video also.
Getting our knees caught.
He enjoyed it. There was a lady there, she liked me doing magic tricks and talking about Good News Baptist Church. One time, I ran into Brother James Earl, the ventriloquist
I could do it perfect now.
church member,
Now I got the camera.
preacher.
Let me even slow down. So watching the TV.
Cool guy
I can focus when I'm
that planted black churches everywhere.
doing it the right way all the time. But an expert,
He's got a DVD about his life, and he's got a book about his life.
thumb do the work. But I'm so used to doing it my way that I always thought it was the right way. I let my fingers do the work. So I found a different way. Or I thought I was doing it the right way all these years. Okay, one more way to an illusion. I guess there's one way to a sleight of hand flourish. Always, sometimes. Here's one in the 1970s and 80s. Get a card, change to, take it down.
I showed that to the James and
My version of the elevator.
Micah and probably Owen saw it too, I think.
Show the ace of heart. Real quick. Oh, I gooped. Try it again. Real quick. That's not. Let me try it again. Test it out. That's not my version. That's the old magician's way. I want to do it my way. Try it again. Alright. Horse way.
Elevator card, my version.
Cards. There. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. Stick it in the middle again. You got Panaz. David, I don't. Eugene, Panaz is good. Oh, okay. Alright. Row the cards. Oops. Tap it. Back on top. Then I take the card, give a little wave, and now it's a 6 of spades. Everybody's been doing the street mask magician way, where you take the card, and you do it so fast you take it right off the top, like that. Now, I'm not very used to doing that way. I'm used to the Blackstone Jr. version on 3-2-1 contact.
The bottom top changes. Xavier Spade told me. He said that routine is older than Blackstone. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks.
Show there's also Square One TV backstage with Blackstone. Alright, show, I know he does shoe commercials, I know yes he did. Make your cigarette habit disappear. He does, I think, the vanishing bird, looks like the vanishing bird cage, but he uses the cigarette thing, cigarette. Make your cigarette habit disappear. Blackstone Jr.
Then makes the whole packet of cigarettes disappear.
And Blackstone Sr., his father.
And then he does a shoe commercial and Jiffy popcorn pops like magic.
A horse is a horse, of course. And Wilbur was using
Mr. Ed, the horse, in a magic act.
Wilbur in a magic trick with a sword cabinet. And Ed goes, oh, I'm not going to be involved. Anyway, but he ended up being part of the act. Alright, the Vanishing Birdcage was on there. And I think it was Blackstone Sr.
Yeah, Blackstone Sr. His Blackstone Jr.'s father was on there.
Here's the message that Blackstone Jr. uses. And on David Blaine's first special, he used the bottom top change idea. And later on in the episodes, he used the top change like the Street Mass Magician did. Alright? just to spice it up. And Paul Gertner uses a lot of ways with the top change, not with one card, but a whole bunch of cards to do a switcheroo. Get the Paul Gertner series of Steel and Silver added with the book. It even has the hour ring around hourglass, the Copperfield. Well, Paul Gertner's version, but the method is there. It says Paul Gertner says that Copperfield did the method slightly different. And the method, I think, the way that table's made, there's either a guy or a lady inside there, or a kid, or as some people say, a midget, boy or girl, whatever. If you want to train a dog to do it, a cat, whatever. A monkey, I don't know. But anyway, there's someone in that table that
Even at Christ
puts the
Hall in
ring on the
Norfolk,
hourglass
Virginia,
and
he
makes
did it.
That way Copperfield's got his hands free and makes it reappear around the hourglass. The method's there, just the method's different. The method of ringing the ring in there, someone's ring on there, is a different way applied. Copperfield takes known methods and changes the method, and that way it's a completely different method. Alright?
Like Paul Daniels' vanishing
This is what you do.
TV camera, and then later on Copperfield added his own style with a mirror tunnel. Mitch Leary told me what to look for with a mirror tunnel.
Take the top.
You,
Do it again.
I can't think of the name.
This is practice run.
Walt Jeans,
Get people's attention. Showing the
Walter
card in there.
Jeans, Embit created the mirror tunnel, and P.T. Silver improvement on it with the silver hat illusion. Every illusionist, even lady illusionist, uses the mirror tunnel in many different ways.
I'm not used to doing that.
From Melinda Prentice Tanko, Franz Ferrari,
That method.
and probably Paul Daniels too. Everybody.
I'll show you what I mean.
David Copperfield, Lance Burton, Franz Ferrari, Melinda Prentice Tanko. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who uses it.
Actually,
Doug Henning.